Welcome to behind the scenes of the Power Project. First thing is, I gotta change out of my attire because this is just not ridiculous enough. So let's move into something a little different here. Got this shirt here, courtesy of my brother, who's filming right now.
Hey!
This is from Jake the Snake Roberts himself. He DDT'd cancer. So I'll throw this shirt on, and then we'll get a lovely matching ensemble with the shirt and the hat to match. I'm going to need shades, but I won't put those on yet because I won't be able to see. By the way, straight brim hats shouldn't be worn if you're over like the age of 35. You should probably go with the bent brim because it just starts to look ridiculous. Look how ridiculous I look right now. But I do this for you. By the way, if you haven't picked up the latest issue of Muscle and Fitness, our boy The Rock is on the cover. And I'm somewhere on the insides here, somewhere. I lost track, so I was looking at a recipe for steak. But I'm in there somewhere. The ensemble. We need a pair of shades, I got that. Got my phone. And I think this shirt could use a little editing. See if I can do this. Shouldn't have too many sleeves going on, I don't think. You got pipes like these. You got pipes like these, who needs enemies? What the hell is that supposed to be? Now this will be tricky. The left hand. These aren't left-handed scissors. Remember all those kids in your class that were screwed? They were lefty.
They had green scissors.
They had green scissors. Look at it. There we go.
It's like a slut party.
There we go. A slut party.
Well, don't.
Got to warm up the vocals for the rapping, and I think I'm ready to go.
Action!
Grab me some Endo Rush. For some reason, no one ever talks about Endo Rush. It's amazing. Endo Explode's amazing too. The new Endo Explode formula is ridiculous, but nothing gets you quite revved up like an Endo Rush. Ridiculous hat, got the ridiculous shirt, got the ridiculous car to go along with it. I don't like doing the Power Project inside the car, although sometimes I have to, because the car can act as a studio a little bit. Got good acoustics in here. You don't have any wind problems. And plus, it smells like farts in here 24/7, so you can't beat that. But yeah, I like to come to this park, or sometimes I shoot at downtown Davis. I kind of like when people are walking by, they always think I got my camera this way, or this way, and I'm filming, and they always think that I'm filming them because it's pointing out this way. But of course, I'm filming my favorite person, myself. Anyway, let's get to it, huh? Jesse Burdick's face is fat, but it has nothing to do with the raps that I slap. The following rap is extremely important. Let's call it vital. I'm from Poughkeepsie, but I'm an American Idol. International icon, living the American dream. I have no education, but I'm creating giant revenue streams. This is Mark Bell from SuperTraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. This message brought to you by the only freaking strength magazine in the world, thepowermagazine.com, and How Much You Bench, and the motherfucking Slingshot. I shouldn't have cussed right there, but anyway, let's get to the matter at hand. And the matter at hand today for the Power Project is to talk about pre-workout. I want to talk about how pre-workout is not just about grabbing an Endo Rush or an Endo Explode or grabbing a hold of a white monster, as Jim McDonald would say. It's much more than that. It's much more than just what you do right before you work out. Sometimes these situations, or a situation like this, reminds me of when people are training for a sport. They're training for a sport like football. You see it happen all the time. Football season usually starts, for most people, August, September-ish. The actual season starts, but the preseason and the training for it starts a little earlier. The problem is a lot of the athletes start trying to only train in the summer. It's like, where the hell were you before? You should have been training all those other months. As soon as that last game is over, you should be back to training. As soon as you're done with your powerlifting meet, you should get back to training. And when you're talking about pre-workout, your pre-workout starts when your last workout ends. When you're done with a workout, you start thinking about the next workout. That's how meticulous and how militant you have to be if you want to be great and if you want to get better. It's not easy getting better. It's not always easy just to, like, it takes just a little bit to make yourself good. It takes that much more to make yourself great. And to be happy with yourself and be happy with your physique and your strength levels takes a tremendous amount of effort. And so pre-workout isn't just about grabbing a hold of a shake or a pre-workout drink or something like that. Your pre-workout has to do with your sleep, it has to do with your food, it has to do with your hydration. You have to leave no stone unturned in your training, and even outside of your training. You have to make sure everything is prepared, everything is ready for you to have the most success, for you to be set up to lift the most amount of weight for that particular day. It could have to do with you preparing your meals the day before. Some people like to, bodybuilders use this method. I don't know if everyone's familiar with it, but bodybuilders cook their entire meals for the whole week on Sunday. That's a day that they have free. That's a day that they can commit to cooking up their meals, and so that's what they do. Stan Efferding, one of the strongest powerlifters of all time, cooks all his meals up every morning. Wakes up early, goes for a walk, gets done with his walk, prepares all his meals for the day. Why does he prepare all his meals for the day? Because he's setting himself up to be as successful as he can later on in the day in the gym when he's training. If he had to worry about cooking those meals and had to worry about all these other decisions about what he's going to eat, when he's going to eat, and all those different things, it would make the workout, or make getting to the gym and working out that much more difficult. So make sure that you're prepared. Make sure that you're preparing the moment that your last workout ends. You get done with a squat workout and the bench is coming up, make sure you're getting yourself mentally prepared for that. If the intent, we talk about this a lot here in the Power Project, what's the intent of the day? What does that mean? What's the fucking point of you working out for that day? Make sure that gets done no matter what. If your goal for the day is to do high volume, to do a lot of repetitions and a lot of sets, make sure that that happens. Prepare yourself mentally for the grind that you're about to encounter. If you are trying to get a PR, set yourself up, get it in your mind that you're going to get a PR, whether it's 5 pounds or 10 pounds. You have to sometimes talk yourself into making lifts. You have to talk yourself into doing things with exercise to make yourself better. It's the easiest thing in the world to talk yourself out of stuff. Think about every morning when you wake up, you might have a goal. You might say, you know what, I'm doing a double day today. I'm doing cardio, I'm gonna eat no carbs, and I'm gonna lift. Well, there's 3 things, right? And you fail at all 3 of them because you kind of overloaded yourself. You didn't prepare yourself for that particular moment. So you have to always be a step ahead. You have to always be a couple steps ahead of that. You have to talk yourself into success. It doesn't just happen overnight. It doesn't, not something you can just talk about. It's something that you have to have embedded in your head, and you have to have it in your mind every single time you train. Multiply your hustle, multiply your muscle. May all your shits be tapered. And that is it from supertraining.tv. People talk about like pre-workout, you know, and so I was going to talk about like how there's like a pre-workout. Like you think about the workout way before you work out. Like Jesse Burdick's face is fat, but it has nothing to do with the following rap. Let me so wait, let's see. Oh yeah, sleep, food, sleep and food. I shouldn't need any editing, really. Message is so important. We should call it vital. I'm from Poughkeepsie, but I'm an American Idol. International icon. Jesse Burdick's face is fat, but it has nothing to do with the raps that I slap. The following message is extremely important. Let's call it vital. I'm from Poughkeepsie, but you can call me an American Idol. International icon. Living the American dream. I don't have an education, but I'm creating giant revenue streams. They do it over again.
A fucking duck.
That kid on his bike with a little baseball card going.
Oh, I thought it was a duck.
It's awesome. He's so loud even from over here.